Bodies of the two men killed during that ground collapse are still partially buried just past this barricade in Shoreline. Now that a soil engineer has helped the fire department finalize a safety and recovery plan, crews will be here tonight carefully removing the men from the dirt.
I've never had a more complicated type of rescue site like this.
A rescue that's now in recovery mode after a ground collapse claimed the lives of two construction workers. The Shoreline Fire Department estimates the collapse is approximately 20 feet in width and 25 feet in length. Chief Matt Cowan says the men were buried under more than 20 feet of dirt.
It's a very steep slope, and they were working down at the bottom of this, and what we believe is that some of the dirt sloughed in from the top and ended up pinning them. They were covered entirely, plus a few feet above their heads.
The two men, one in his 30s, the other in his 60s, were working on a sewer trench line outside of a home when the ground suddenly caved underneath them. They were working for a company called Peacefield Construction. Cowan says two of their co-workers outside of the trench called 911 and tried digging them out until first responders arrived.
Within about 12 minutes, with some heroic efforts by some of the bystanders and workers and some of our personnel, they were able to expose the tops of the two individuals.
The question now is, could this deadly encounter have been prevented? The State Department of Labor and Industry says it opened a new inspection on the Peacefield construction after the company previously failed two inspections at other job sites. In 2014, the company was cited by the state for lack of accident prevention plan and failure to protect employees from collapsing in an excavation. In 2019, the company saw another violation for lack of access to enter and exit a trench and inadequate protection for a cave-in. L&I's inspection on this case will reveal if there were any violations at this location, which officials say could take several weeks to several months. Cowan says a local company has agreed to help recovery efforts by offering its machinery and protection equipment to safely bring the men back to the surface.
Probably a 6-8 foot wide box, and drop that in where the two deceased are, and then be able to lower from a ladder truck a person down into that, and then start using an evacuator to get the dirt from around the two of them. And then once we've exposed enough dirt, probably mid-thigh, knee level, then our plan is to hook a sling around them and pull them back up the same way through the ladder truck.
The fire department is trained on trench rescue. Chief Cowan says crews will be working through the night to recover both of the men. The goal is to have them removed from the scene before tomorrow morning's rainfall. We reached out to Peacefield Construction Company for comment on this deadly collapse. We are waiting for response. Reporting in Shoreline, Frankie Thompson, Fox 13 News.